All right, everybody, man. What's going on? What's happening? Happy Friday Eve, man. It's Thursday. Um, got a crew in the house coming at y'all with another edition of SWAC Smoke. Man, how y'all doing out there, man? Everybody, what's going on? Like I said, we got the usual suspects in the house. What? First off, man, shout out to my boy JB out there, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out his show, Sports Talking with JB. He Bama State. So he a Montgomery dude. He Bama State down, and he like to represent the Hornets. So y'all make sure y'all check his show out. I think he got a show that he do on Wednesdays. So y'all definitely keep it out. Got really good stuff. Definitely check him out. Got Pine Bluff representing what's going on, man. Everybody holding it down. Of course, like I said, we got the crew here. We got the big soldier. What's going on? What's going on? And we got the voice of reason over there. Mr. Rattler himself, getting ready to strike in Montgomery. What's going on, Jerome? What's happening with you?
Nothing much, man. Ready for tomorrow. Ready for Saturday, rather. Big game.
Jerome said he got the goddamn bingo. You know that old school bingo. Hey, he said he got that wall spray. He got the Hornets. He got them.
You saw that. You saw that. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be industrial can for Alabama State.
Hey, it's gonna be interesting, man. He coming with spray, and I know he coming with that venom. So the Hornets, man, y'all about to get a double shot, man. Y'all gotta stay ready, man.
It's gonna be a tough game, man. That's gonna be tough, but that's their homecoming, so you know they're gonna stand up.
Oh yeah, and it's homecoming. That I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting that.
I homecoming too, ain't it?
Huh?
I dubbed this. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say Alcorn homecoming this week too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this prove it on the field Saturday right here. Prove it on the field.
Yes.
Put it on tape. Put it on tape under the lights.
Put it on tape under the lights. It's October now.
Yeah.
Ain't no more. Preseason. Ain't no more non-conference season. Ain't no more. These games, they don't count. These them Coach Maynard games, man. These them games you get paid to win. So
yes, sir.
From here on, we gonna start to make a determination of who is who.
That's right.
And I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm glad I get to sit back for one more week and observe all this, and then jump feet first in the SWAC.
I'm glad they done let me out the corner. I'm like a dog done been let out the gate, just running all around all fast. I'm all everywhere.
Man, I thought y'all had did something, man.
That's how FAMU feel.
I thought y'all had did something. They took the games away from y'all, man. It's good to have y'all back in action, man. You got an unexpected bye week.
We didn't want it, but we deal with it. We made the best out of it. Team got healthy. They got a little time off because of the hurricane and stuff. So I expect to see the best FAMU team we're gonna see.
Hey, I'm excited, and we're gonna talk about that in a minute. What's up, Blue? What's going on? Hey, I ain't even gotta give this dude no introduction of what he do. Y'all already know who he is and what he do. So y'all make sure y'all check out the Blue Bloods, most definitely. If you need to know anything about FCS football, man, the dude got you, bro. He could probably tell you who played for Holy Cross in 1983. So y'all keep it locked in with him. He got it in space, man. Killing the fantasy league too. So y'all keep locked in with him. But we're gonna start off recapping these games that took place on Saturday, and then we'll talk about the games that's coming up and any other thing that pop off. You know how we do. We love tangents, so we'll probably take 3 or 4 tangents. But we're gonna start off with Bama State and Bethune-Cookman. I had a chance to watch some of this game. I didn't watch it all. It was kind of the reverse of the Clark game where Bethune fell behind and they was able to score a touchdown, get a fumble, and get a touchdown, and make the game a little bit closer, but still couldn't get over the hump, man. So now they 0-5, 0-1 in conference. Did y'all see this game at all?
Oh man, I watched that whole game, bro. I watched that. I enjoyed it, bro. Really good game.
I watched it. Bethune season is on the brink right now. You know, it's do or die for them. But they gotta because they gotta come up with some more offense down there at Bethune. You know, it's just like the quarterback was pretty much all of it. He was running or he was throwing it deep. You know, and they got a convenient turnover that helped them out to kind of close that game out. You know, help them make the game close and get down to the last drive. But then even on that last drive, I think he threw a bomb, if I remember right.
Yeah, they actually got another crazy penalty on 4th down, which pushed them back a little bit. They couldn't convert, but big game for Bama State, running the ball over 300 yards on the ground. Jamari Holzclaw, 120 yards. That's a young buck that y'all got to watch out for. AJ Gates, 74 yards. DeQuan Kinsey, 71 yards. Big man. You know, you could talk about all these teams with really good running back rooms. In Bama State, you got to kind of get them some recognition in that group too, man. They got some young guys that can run that ball. So, and you know, Coach Robinson ain't scared to run the ball. They ran the ball 55 times in this game, so they're not scared to run it. And they got the horses to get it done. So I think that's the direction this team going to go, because I don't think they want to put too much on the quarterback to do much. So if you can stop them running, then you got a chance. But
Bethune couldn't do it. Bethune couldn't stop.
Bethune couldn't. Yeah, they couldn't do it. And now Bethune got a bye week to kind of figure some things out before they get back in the conference play. So they, you know, like you say, Jerome, they time is kind of teetering on the brink. It's you don't want the season to be over 6 games into the season. So
yeah, I
you got
thought they would have been 0-5 by now. You know, that's the crazy part. You know, because I thought you got to win against Clark, and
right,
you 0-5. You sitting at 0-5, and you can't drop too many more games, or you gonna be out there race.
Bubble Sparks is getting ugly.
It's getting ugly. That's right. It's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. All right. Next we're gonna go to. I said it last week. I said it this week. I still don't know why people was like down in Alcorn so bad. I know they ain't look good, but they played 2 FBS games and a FCS team in McNeese, who then won 3 or 4 games in a row. They did what they had to do against Valley, man. Valley still can't get it right, man. They new field, new scoreboard, still same Valley, can't get it right.
Yeah, Alcorn got on the right path at least.
Old boy from Valley, man.
Leave that man alone.
I can't even defend him this week. But what you saying, Jerome?
Alcorn found their footing a little bit, and you know, everybody, it take a game or two, and they got an opponent they could kind of manhandle a little bit and get some positive stuff going. But I looked at the highlights of that game and looked at, you know, like I say, my cliff notes of it. They still got a little bit of work to do. They still got work to do too on the offensive side of the ball. You know, it was Valley, and we'll see how they do this weekend. That's another team. They got to prove it on the field this weekend. They got UAPB, right? UAPB.
Yeah, they got UAPB.
Yeah.
So they got another chance to kind of put some things together. But Jacorian Sewell had a big game for Alcorn, 164 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown. Averaged 13.7 yards per carry, man. He was killing these dudes, man. So, you know, if they can get him going every week with Xavier Vaughn being able to run the ball, giving you 50, 60 yards a game, that's going to make their running game explosive, but their passing game still ain't quite where it need to be to kind of take the edge off of them. But they getting they're work in progress, but they getting they kind of got some manageable games now. So, you know, I think they're in a position where they can kind of make some things happen. I don't know if y'all listened to Coach's press conference on Monday, but Coach Wade was saying he done already got rid of a couple people, and he ain't scared to get rid of a couple more coaches. So yeah, he said he got rid of I think it was the linebacker coach and special team coach or something like that. I think it was one guy that was doing both roles. But he said, he looking at everybody, and he gonna be more hands-on with what's going on up there. And if he had to make changes, he making changes. So
that's what Bubba did.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta put people in their place, and your place might not be in this room no more. We got to do what we got to do. So that's kind of, they got a bye week. Valley got a bye week, so hopefully, they can figure out some things because they just haven't really made anything happen, man. Mid-season, man. I don't know if it was a some kind of off the field thing or he just I don't I can't he didn't really elaborate, but yeah, he tired of it, man. He said he tired of it.
Until he win a game, that boy gonna be old boy from Valley.
I'm gonna still ride for my boy though, man. I'm gonna still ride for my boy. What's going on to my folks out there, man? Thank y'all for tuning in. Brother Bakari, what's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it.
What's up, Edwin? I see you, baby.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Emo out there in Dallas. What's going on?
I would not call him by coach. He would be old boy from Valley until he get a win.
Wrong for that.
All right. I don't know which game I want to go to next, but I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna save the one I know I'm gonna get a good reaction from. I'm gonna say that one for last. 5 overtime game, man. Grambling and Prairie View, man. I thought that game was never gonna end, but Prairie View got the win, 36-34. They kind of saved themselves for another couple weeks, so they're not dead yet, but they still teetering on the brink. I thought they looked better in the second half. They made a quarterback change at halftime. I thought they looked better. Grambling looked like they got worse as the game went on. Miles Crowley looked like he got kind of injured. And the offensive coordinator decided that he wanted to run him when he had hamstring, and I guess he had a bad hamstring. He was cramping. I don't know, but
like 3 times.
Yeah, they decided to run him and not their running backs. So I don't know.
Hey, I ain't gonna coach him. I can't court them. I ain't got but one team I court. Right. I got one team I court.
Man, you better help Coach Dooley, man. You better help Coach Dooley out there, man. Get it right.
I have my coach's hat on Saturday.
Man, I know one thing. He got out-coached by my boy.
Oh, he did. But hey, Bubba redeemed himself Saturday.
Hey,
Bubba redeemed himself.
I still don't believe in PV yet. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna SWAC championship, baby.
I ain't gonna say it yet. Cause they got a long hill to climb up still.
Yeah, they still got a long hill to climb, man.
They still got a ways to go.
They still got some tough games ahead of them, and they can't afford to lose. So I know it's still. I know Bubba's still kind of holding on with with his hands at the end of the cliff, but them fingers are slipping. So they can't really afford to take no loss. So. Yeah. We'll see though. We'll see how they do. But I thought they played a good second half. Everything they did wrong against Southern in the second half, they did right in the second half of this game. They probably could have got it.
They played like they with more energy in the second half. You could see they had like their life depended on it. It was more strain, as they say, at the end of the plays and stuff. You could see it.
And that's one thing Coach McDowell said on his press conference. He was like, they had a come to Jesus meeting at halftime. They had one with the coaches. Then he said he went down and had one with the team. So whatever he said, it worked, and they got a big victory. So you know, they still in the hunt. They're not totally out of it yet, but they still in it. Grambling still got a long season. I think Grambling going to improve as they go on. If they trust their running backs, they got good running backs. They need to trust them and let them handle that. But I saw a lot of stuff in that game from Grambling, especially late, that gave me PTSD from watching Coach Dooley coach offenses. You know, he got certain things that when things ain't working, he got certain things that he continually do. And typically is going to one side of the field. Like they threw the ball to the right side of the field so much. Even the dudes on TV had kept bringing it up. Like he don't like to work the field. Like,
but is
it's not
that
even,
him or the quarterback not making the read all the way around there to
well,
the other side of the field?
I say it. You know, you can always get a quarterback some of that because you know obviously he got option to do something. But I've seen that at multiple places. So unless he just always got bad quarterbacks, you know, but I do think some
one
of it.
receiver out, one receiver in the
Sometimes he
pattern.
do, but sometimes he do. But I don't know. Like I said, I give Coach Dooley a little bit of grace this week because you know you did have a quarterback that was kind of iffy, you know, with his health, and maybe he was just trying to you know get rid of the ball and make a play, you know, wherever he could. But I thought the offense just grinded to a halt in the second half. Now they did get that last touchdown on a big play, the Senegal overtime, but they had just started struggling, and
Didn't that
so they
dude
just
make
got
a big catch or something like that to get
yeah.
down there?
Oh,
Yeah,
he had a hell of a catch,
yeah.
and
Because they wouldn't even got that. They wouldn't even had that chance had he not done that. Yeah.
so you know I think they just got to find their way. You know, it's still new. You know, they still new and with the staff and everything. I think they're gonna find their way and ultimately get beat at the end of the season and sit at home. But I think they're gonna do well the rest of the season up until November 30th. But I'm looking forward to seeing them continue to progress.
Going
So
on.
that takes us to our last game of the weekend.
Yeah.
The, the flow.
Turn your camera off.
That man got a Christmas Day smile. Go ahead.
So, we're gonna see if we can do something about that right there.
Go. Hey, the floor is yours, man. Hey, you muted.
I already told you what was gonna happen, man. You know, I ain't gonna speak no more on that one. It was a old fashioned hip Taz whooping. That's what it was. That's what it was. So
Hey,
you already know.
y'all did.
Low J. Nah, cuz you
Y'all
know exactly. You know
y'all played a
exactly
close
what
game.
happened.
It
Hey,
was
didn't y'all
close.
have a?
It was close to halftime. Now it was 13-0, and my
Did
man
not
threw
tell
the
you.
interception.
Did not tell
And then
you. That's it. At halftime, that game over. And what
that
happened? It was
opened
over with.
that opened the door for you because you was well on your way to them 7 field goals. I think when that early in the game when you
Yeah,
had what
that was second
you had
quarter.
3. Yeah, you had 3. You had 3 of your way to your 21 to your 7 field goals, and then you scored. And my man threw that interception. That just opened the door up, and then that was it for you. Everything cut loose then. Kick return, quarterback running. How fast you say he is, Jamie?
Man, that boy ran about a 4.9, man. That man outran the DBs and everything. What a fuck. I didn't even know he could run that fast, honestly.
That man hit that
Man
turbo
hit a
button, bro.
dog stride. You know, just a regular. That boy
Hey,
didn't
you
even
know.
know there on the field, didn't he?
Hey, you know how sometimes when you playing college football and it be late in the game, bro, your dude just break a run, the computer don't even bother to try to chase you.
Yeah, I know he running. That was probably about a 75 speed though. Straight down the field, man.
But y'all found y'all stride. I would say that Jackson State has found their identity. They know who they are. You know, it wasn't a quarterback shuffle. You know, you kind of got a good dose of them a good look at what they're going to do offensively. Defensively, seemed like to me they blitzed a little bit more that game, but I could be wrong. But it just seemed like they was coming off the edge up the middle. Seemed like they were just coming.
Yeah, I think they made it really tough on TSU to really do a lot. I thought TSU had a good game plan early though, with those couple quick passes they hit. But JSU started getting pressure, and the quarterback don't got a lot of experience, so
I think he kind of pull them, man. At one point, I thought they were.
I don't know if they got nobody left though.
Gonna do, but I don't know, man. No offense, but I think Chris Dishman is just a weird dude.
What you got against SWAC coaches, man?
I know.
That's a
he
weird
just
guy.
Different.
It's okay to be different, man.
Y'all got a weird coach. That's who you need to be worried about. The weird coach. Y'all got don't worry about Dishman. You need to be getting ready for Maynard. That's what y'all need to worry about.
You already know what's gonna come Saturday too.
He gonna get some revenge on that pink scooter. I won't be surprised if he don't leave y'all a hurricane out there on the field. A little hurricane came.
Hey man said he going out with a bang. He gonna definitely leave y'all something nice on the face. But before we move on from this game and move into week 6. This was Jerome. This was your band matchup of the week, right?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Do you have any thoughts from the halftime?
From the halftime show, I saw. I like Jackson State halftime show. What they did, I appreciated it. The drill was nice. They did a different kind of stuff. They did a different stuff, and it was all Frankie Beverly music. So, but I would say that they won the halftime show, in my opinion. But in the 5th quarter, I liked the variety that Texas Southern played. Both bands sounded real good in the 5th quarter. You could tell they pay a lot of attention to the stand part of the things, even in the arrangements and everything. But I would give Texas Southern the edge in that one, but I could be biased. I kind of like Brian Simmons as a arranger, but yeah, it was good. If you want, you want to check one out, check that out, because that was one of the that was a good one.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Like Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings, band music is like my go-to. I like to listen to stuff that kind of get you going, I'm not a big band person, not a big halftime person, but I love music, so I like that. And I did have a chance to, because they showed some halftime during the game. I from what we could see, it was a pretty solid show. So I think that was a good matchup. Two bands that both got they both got the ability to put on a good show, and they both got the attitude to put on a good show. So I think it's a good battle. I'm glad JSU was there in the house to make that special. That was probably the only battle they had that weekend in that stadium. So, you got to take what you can get.
They played for 1 quarter. They battled on the football field for 1 quarter. But everyone
Jackson State, sometimes some of their shows, it depends on who they play. They can be a little blah. But, you know what I'm saying? But that, from a sound perspective, boy, I ain't gonna lie, them boys sound good. Then when they played that dang, they played a Genuine song early in the season too that sounded really, really good. But shout out to TSU. That's one of my favorite bands besides Jackson State. The Ocean always gonna bring it.
Yeah, I mean, you can always.
I like Texas Southern sound. Now,
yeah, I love that sound.
They kind of, went from an ocean to like a river, but they didn't came back, man. They didn't got their stuff back.
In them jeans, that thing sounded phenomenal.
Only thing about it, a lot of them songs I don't be knowing. I have to kind of look in the chat and all that kind of stuff to find the song. I told you, and then I got to kind of search it. But Now that's one thing about Jackson State. Y'all gonna play some good old stuff from my era, so I really can tell that stuff. I'm gonna know that a lot of the times. Like you say, in them jeans, and they played something else this weekend. Can't think of what it was, but it was another. You keep you singing or keep me ringing, something like that.
Oh, you send me swinging.
Send me swinging, yeah.
Let me ask you this, Jerome. Have
What's
you
up?
ever heard Jackson State play Tupac?
Tupac.
Yeah, have you ever heard J State play Tupac? Any Tupac song?
That's ain't one Deion song or Tupac song that
Nah, that was that mystical. That mystical.
that was mystical.
Yeah.
Mystical.
Man, right.
I don't know, but I'm sure they probably have at some point when Tupac was. I'm sure they did. You don't? What you think? You don't think so?
I don't know because I was at a game and one of my partners, shout out to my boy Vince. Sometimes Vince be watching, and Vince stood up in the stand and said, "Hey man, let's get some Tupac." Let's get some Tupac, and everybody went quiet. Like I'm like, "Hey, I know the band probably can play Tupac. I don't know why they did Vince like that, man."
They probably have played something.
Vince probably heard it because he older than me, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
play some pocket. They wanted.
I ain't no real. I don't be just listening. Don't get me wrong. Now I don't be just riding around listening to Jackson State. Don't get it confused. That ain't like.
Hey, before we move further, man, shout out to my boy Rick out there, man, in the body family, man. I hope Drew doing all right, man. I hate that I hate it went down like that, but I hope he's doing well and looking forward to his whatever his next return is, man. We looking forward to it. So shout out to Rick and the fam, man. I'm glad you checked in, man. Salute. Let's see. I want to cover these comments before we go further.
Man, Lyle say Jerome ain't Graves, man.
Say what now?
You ain't like Coach Graves. You don't listen to the boom. I mean, Graves listen to the boom, man.
Man,
yeah, that was so funny.
Somebody made Jerome drop off the screen, man. What
Right. My bad. That's right. I don't
listen to knocked you off the screen, man.
Yeah, because I couldn't get to that fast enough to tell him he is dead. That's right. I do not be riding around listening to that. Just do it for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, he do. I bet he got a playlist over there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
A Jackson State playlist?
Yeah.
I put Jackson State on the playlist because I put one of every SWAC band on the playlist. But I don't have that back.
I love that. I ain't gonna lie. When family play that, I miss the Ice Cream Man. I always like that one. I like that cut.
I do have some Jackson State songs I like. I shared a playlist with Edwin, a Jackson State playlist. So I can't lie. I can't lie and say I don't have. It wasn't mine, but I shared it with Edwin. I shared it with Edwin. And it wasn't a Jackson State. It was a Travis Pruitt playlist. So it was him and y'all ain't band heads, so y'all don't know what I'm talking about. He know though, whoever that is talking.
I hope family come to Jackson. I really do. I hope they bring the band. They got to, man.
What's my top 5? My top 5 in no particular order. Of course, I'm gonna say FAMU. I like Texas Southern. I like Southern. I like Jackson State, and I like Alabama State. And right there on the bubble, I'm gonna say Mississippi Valley in the stands. From what I heard from them this weekend, I heard some of their stand songs. They sound pretty good.
Man, shout out to Valley though, man. They came a long way. I remember we played them in Jackson in 2020. What it was, 2021. They came to the game in 2 15-passenger vans, bro. So they band and really got good numbers. They sound good, man. They got about 80 million drum majors now. So salute the Valley, man. Valley taking steps. They taking steps. They just ain't took the big step yet. But everything is inching along, bro. They're like a little baby that's crawling. You know what I'm saying? and sometimes they fall, but they get back up, and you be like, oh, look at the baby crawling. That's valid right now, bro. They're gonna get right though. They're gonna be walking in a little while. I can feel it.
Well, they got some songs that sound good. I can tell you that much. They got some songs. Israel say, fam, you can leave pots and pans behind. Israel, you the only one that don't want to see them, bruh. You the only one don't want to see them. But you'll be able to get a chance to go get you some concessions because the rest of the stand's gonna be full watching the 100 if they do show up. That's why y'all keep asking. Y'all don't want them to come in there and show out.
Because I remember that one year I think it was my freshman year. FAMU came, and they played that Britney Spears Toxic, and they spelled it on the field. It started off as syringe, and then it spelled toxic.
And what year was that?
I think I had to been about 04.
See that? Lord, that's 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. We was doing animations back then.
Man, y'all was doing animations when I was a little kid, man. I remember in 1985, I see y'all doing basketballs and baseballs on the field.
That's why y'all get bored with it. That's why y'all don't want to see it no more.
I just remember when FAMU band was so big they couldn't even fit in the stands all the way at Mumford. They had to have the band on the track.
We ain't got that no more.
They couldn't fit in that little section that we used to put people in.
We ain't gonna do that no more. Don't worry about that. I don't think they doing that no more. Not like that. But they big enough. They big enough.
Yeah, they still got that size. But like I said earlier, man, we specialize in tangents. You know what I'm saying? That was a couple. They
going to Alabama. Hey, Israel, meet me in Montgomery. You could see them down there. Come catch them in Montgomery. That's close as you gonna get to seeing them, bro. Come on down.
Well, we do got some games this week. We're gonna talk about them a little bit as best as we can before we go off on another tangent in a couple minutes.
You know what'd be funny though?
What's up?
This would be random as heck. What if FAMU did show up to the Bama State and Jack State game and just busted smooth in the stadium and just started cranking like a have a three-way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I like to see somebody band just show up at a stadium, bro. Like you going, your game is somewhere close to the other game. You just you show up like wrestling, bro. Just bust out.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man. Like they pop out of nowhere.
Just pop out in the zero quarter, bro.
JB, okay, I'll holler at you. I gotta I gotta get you something. I hit your channel and try and get your socials or whatever. But I'll give you a shout.
JB number, man, if you need it though.
Okay, yeah.
I got JB number locked in, bro.
I see you, Israel. Okay, okay. Well, we may bless you on the 19th. You never know. You never know. Santa Claus may bless you. Just
Santa Claus coming straight to the SWAC.
They scared to come to Jackson.
Oh, that's that.
Why? Because y'all want to lock the gates on us and all that kind of stuff? That's what y'all want to do? Lock the gates on us?
You realize how special you got to be to get that kind of treatment? They don't do that to just anybody. They don't do that to just anybody.
Seems like they can't wait to get us up there to do it to us.
Yeah, they try to initiate y'all, man. Yeah, y'all got to get your initiation.
We gonna show up like we did that year when we got the clocks wrong and we came there in the middle of the first quarter and showed out on y'all and did the Aaliyah, put the big eagle on the field and all of that. That's who I've been wanting to see right there, Zoe Phillips.
Oh yeah,
Zoe said Zoe been wishing that Alabama State was gonna beat FAMU. Here it come this weekend, buddy.
We got to put y'all in neutral corner for at least 2 more weeks, man.
No, he got Alabama A&M this weekend. He been saying they was gonna be FAMU.
Yeah, he did.
He stood on it.
A&M was gonna beat FAMU
Yeah.
and Brad.
Yeah, he stood on it. He stood on it.
Stood on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm rubber heat glue. Whatever he say to me, bounce off of me and stick to you.
Hey, one thing about Zoe, he gonna stand on it, man. So we go. I'm gonna try to steer this car on the road a little bit.
All right,
as best as I can.
all right. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
Oh no! You know how we do. You know how we do. We only gonna go back on the road in a minute. So I say I'm gonna try. I ain't say I was gonna do it, but we're gonna start.
They got me.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn the chats off so I won't be reading and stuff. Turn the chats off. I can't look in the chat.
You see, they like you, man. Hey, people come for Jerome because Jerome bring that heat, man. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all don't know. But that's the Carver City, man. Y'all don't mess with that man. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I got to take another tangent. I don't know why I thought about this, but I know. Hey, Jerome, I know you never been to this place, but I know you heard of it. Hollywood Nights.
I'm not. Come on, man.
They used to rob that place. They used to rob that place every Friday, man. I don't know why I just thought about that. They used to rob that place every Friday.
Gonna do
How you gonna rob a good establishment like that, man?
Every Friday, bro, like clockwork. They used to rob that place every Friday. But I don't know why. I guess when I thought about that part of town, that popped in my head. But anyway, let's try this again. Texas Southern playing Virginia Lynchburg for homecoming on Saturday.
That should be a win.
Y'all already know how I feel about them games, bro. I don't like them games. I understand why they play it, but I don't like it. They should score whatever they want to score this week, and they should feel good about themselves before they get knocked back down to earth on October 12th. So I'm gonna give them this weekend to enjoy themselves before they quarterback be running for his life next week. So y'all got any other thoughts on this game? Because I don't think it's gonna be that close. Like, if it is, it's a problem.
Man, that's about it, bro. I think it should be a practice. It's a good tune-up game. They'll get their first win. They should. Now they mess around and lose this one.
Bro, if you lose to Virginia Lynchburg, bro, you should cancel your season.
Yeah, you might well just cancel your whole season.
Well, this they get right game right here for them. This they get right game. That's all it is. Everybody have one except for FAMU. We don't have one on our schedule. Not that I see, but this they get right game. They can get themselves back on track.
Is also you coming to Jackson?
No, man. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm going to Alabama. We pick one game a year, and Jackson won the one this year. We went to Southern.
Last
year was Texas Southern. This year,
maybe in 2 years, y'all.
Jerome, hey. We gotta come down there. We gotta see Jerome like that.
Yeah, y'all gotta come down there next year. Y'all gotta come to Hill.
I can't wait.
Hey, I wish. I want to meet Zoto. I would. I want to go to that Jackson game. When I retire, that's what I'm gonna do. That's my goal, to go to every FAMU game, all of them, the whole home, away, all of them, the whole deal.
That's it.
Every weekend.
Well, my pops say the next time you come to Baton Rouge or Southern, he got you, man. I ain't never seen him host nobody, so I don't know what the hell that means, but he said he got you. So.
Just have me some Stellas.
He gonna have you whatever you want. He said he gonna make sure you well fed before you go home with a loss. So I say, bro, chill. I say, chill, man. We need to beat them once before we talk. So, but you welcome here, man. You got an open invite.
I got questions, but go ahead. Go ahead on, man. I got questions though.
Go for it.
No. You go. No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
We're gonna continue the non-conference games. We got Prairie View taking on Incarnate Word. It's gonna be a rough one. Them folks throw the ball around like crazy. They got two receivers with over 20 catches already this early in the season. Their only losses are the South Dakota State and Southern Illinois. So they've been doing their thing. They're gonna be a tough opponent. Prairie View starting the quarterback that ended the game last week. So we'll see if he can continue his momentum. And we'll see if they can get something done in this game, but it's gonna be tough.
Well, this is a bounce back game for them, because last week who they lost to. I mean, they came back and beat Grambling, right? This past week they came back and beat Grambling. So this still is a game for them where I don't think they ain't gonna win, but I don't know. I can't call it.
Just be competitive, man.
Yeah.
That's all I say.
Yeah.
I say the same thing for next week, man. I mean, for the next game. Ain't no bouncing back. They might bounce back on Friday when they play Pine Bluff, but
Right.
ain't no bounce.
I mean,
but go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they got to have at least a good showing,
Oh yeah, it's imperative, man.
To keep going with the momentum that they had going, basically.
So we got another SWAC Southland matchup, and this one here, man. I have no idea what Southern team gonna show up, and that impacts my choice on this game. Nichols gonna run the ball all night. Southern gonna be game. I just need to see a lot from Southern offense to make me confident in them. But I'm just glad to be in Mumford again, man. It's been a long couple of weeks. I'm just glad to be back in my house and relax.
Well, for Southern, they gotta, are they going the defense that showed up earlier in the year? Is that gonna be the one that come out there and play? Or we get the defense that played a couple weeks ago, it's probably gonna be Barton, right, at quarterback.
Yeah, he gonna start again.
So
he basically the healthy guy right now. So
right, will he continue, making strides, or will they continue to lean on the running game like they did in the overtime and going into that last quarter of the game? So, we'll see.
Yeah, I think no matter what, Southern got to be able to run the football. If Southern can run the football, they're going to at least help them throw the ball. Because their passing game is built off of their running game. They like a lot of play action and RPOs. So if you can't run it, the defense can ignore all of that. And the offensive line played a really good second half against Prairie View. To see if they continue to grow. It's a new unit, like 4 new starters. So, it take a long time for offensive line to gel, take a while for them to gel. So hopefully they starting to turn that corner. But there's going to be a battle. As far as televised games, I would have quite sure thought this game would be on ESPN Plus, but, for whatever SWAC got a odd TV deal anyway. I know all Southland games are on ESPN Plus. So, I would have expected, not all, but the majority, I'll put it that way. I would have expected, a couple more SWAC games to be on there, but, it's tough because these are the kind of games that, probably draw more eyes from people at home than people in the stadium. Because Nichols ain't bringing but 3 people to the game, so they're not gonna
Well, y'all
take
got
them
at home, so that's a plus, like you say.
Oh yeah. They're not gonna take that 90-minute drive up Highway 1, so they're gonna stay at home. So we maybe we can just turn off all the lights and make it hard for everybody to see. But
y'all do that.
Back to SWAC play. Pine Bluff and Alcorn homecoming. I think Pine Bluff gonna give them a go for a while, but I think Alcorn gonna pull it out at the end.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat them in that type of environment, man. And then
Yeah, it's gonna be off the
that 12
chain.
man, they're gonna be the crowd. So
But,
hey,
but
just
that's gonna be strength on strength because Pine Bluff got the offense and
Yeah.
and Alcorn has the a better defense. So it's gonna be strength on strength. And right now, Alcorn, I mean, although they looked good last week, they put together what 41 points or whatever it was. I don't know. Can they do that again? You know, I don't think they'll be able to do that again. Especially
Yeah. I look.
if UAPB able to control the ball a little bit, you know, eat up some
Yeah.
time.
I think
I think
UAPB
the
should get it though. I can't just if they go down there to beat Alcorn.
Well, I'm about to learn my lesson on trying to pick against, picking out of gripe, you know. But I expect Alcorn to win by being homecoming and the whole atmosphere stuff. But it wouldn't surprise me if they got snuck up on. But it's gonna be hard at homecoming.
I'm gonna say this, and Big Soldier know this because we say it a lot.
Yeah.
This a game where crazy stuff happens. You know, when
Yes.
Alcorn and Pine Bluff play, it's something crazy. Something crazy always happens.
It's
So
gonna happen
don't
every time.
don't be surprised at this game
It's a
if
high
this game
scoring
is
game too.
like a crazy game. So don't doubt the oddness of this matchup. Because whenever these
Hey,
two teams play, it's just something crazy.
crazy. Don't be surprised Braid Chick show back up too, because she been missing for a few years. So hey, Braid Chick might return.
I ain't heard that name in a long time. You brought back a
You
memory.
a real SWAC OG. I know who Braid Chick is.
I heard that before.
Yeah. Braid Chick and the twirler.
Oh.
Oh man, boy,
Hey, people know I'm talking about Braid Chick. I'm the one that went on a Natchez Trace and took a picture with a phone.
You telling all your cousins secrets.
Oh, brave Chick.
I don't know what Southern gonna pull, but Southern need to make sure they come prepared for a war, man. Don't look at these games as they don't matter. They matter. You got to win SWAC games, but these games matter. So come to play. You never know what's gonna happen. But speaking of Coach Maynard, I heard he said nothing because he don't say nothing no more. But what's your thoughts on this game, Big Soldier, Alabama and them Jackson State?
Man, I think we're gonna go down there and do what we do. Yeah, I think it's I think Bama A&M got a pretty decent defense. As long as we can not have a limited turnover and just play, run the football, we should be okay. Yeah, I have about 42-21. That's what I see.
Oh, I thought you were going to say JSU by 40. That's what that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I
Because
know.
A&M got
That's
some
what I was
athletes
waiting
over
to
there.
hear. I was waiting to hear the 40.
Mm-hmm. It always be tough when we play Alabama A&M. Last couple of years they have been tough. So,
Well,
they gonna make it tough now. It ain't gonna be easy.
yeah, they're gonna be trying to get their lick back from like I say, the pink scooter game. And they've been prepping for 2 weeks. I know they was pumped up thinking they was gonna play FAMU. So they've been, I would say they were prepared for that. And they can probably roll some of that game plan over
52-10
into this coming weekend coming up. But I don't expect, like I say, look like Jackson State has found their real identity.
Mm-hmm.
And I might have learned my lesson by taking whoever I did last week that was crazy.
I just want Earl
Valid.
Mulligan
That
Grandma.
was
to get.
valid. That was valid. That was valid.
I'm ready for Earl Mulligan to catch his groove, man. Cause
He can't get it because it's too much. Y'all got too many. Yeah, y'all trying to the freshman dude 0. He got to get his
yeah.
touches. He got to get his touches, and then there's another guy catching little passes out the backfield. He got to get his touches.
Oh yeah, you talking about Lil Dupree?
Mo,
Dupree, number
Yeah.
number 2.
yeah. I don't be looking that hard yet. I ain't been looking at
Oh,
y'all.
I know you. You talking about JD? You talking about JD number 8?
JD Martin. Yeah,
Yeah.
Martin. It's an M name.
The
Yeah.
Jacktone dog.
Yeah.
JD boy.
Yeah. No, I
I'm
see
gonna say
some
this about
flashes though. I know what flash over there. It's a defensive end that flash. Yeah, and don't he play? He got a cast on his hand.
Noble,
oh
yeah,
yeah, Noble.
Noble's been
Oh,
Yeah,
Noble's a beast now.
wrecking.
he flash. It's
Noble's a beast.
Yeah.
the linebacker with the dreads. He
Oh,
be here and there every now and
yeah.
then.
You talking about Pulliam? Yeah, Reed
Yeah.
Pulliam.
Yeah, he here and there.
Yeah, he get in there.
And shout out to
Oh,
my boy Six back there in the secondary, man.
In the
you know.
secondary,
Mr. Guthrie.
he
Mr.
real
Guthrie,
for
shout
real.
Now he
out.
was all over the field. He was all over the field last weekend making sacks. He was one of the ones that was blitzing coming off the middle and in that last game. He was, he was tackling, making plays at all different levels, but it's easy to, like Bruce Lee say, boys don't punch back. And them cats wasn't punching back, So
Well,
he wouldn't be
let,
able to blitz like that if they throw the ball deep on his butt.
let me bring this up. Just to caveat that Alabama and them played a bunch of different levels of football. They ain't look good when they played Auburn. They looked good against Kentucky State. They didn't look good against Georgetown, but they won. And then they looked horrible against Austin Peay. So I'm looking at this team when they play competition that is on their level. They're not looking that sharp. So I don't know what this team is, man. They got a lot to prove. They got a lot to prove. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it this week, but I do expect for them to be ready in this game. I think they're gonna be ready. They're gonna try to run. They gotta run the ball. They got good running backs. They gotta run the ball.
I expect them and FAMU offense to come out like clicking because they done had 2-3 weeks to get their act together, by not playing last week.
Yeah,
So
they both been.
Yeah. So I expect them to come out sharp. And if Jackson can withstand that in the early, beginning and let they depth and whatever take over, then that's normally how it's been going with Jackson State. They just kind of choke you out.
That's a good comment. That's a good comment right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the chat say? I've been trying not to read. I'm gonna have to read the chat.
Yeah,
I don't like
man to get to playing musical chairs at quarterback game over with.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you got to have a consistent guy out there. If he's not getting it done, and you can't find that rhythm, you putting way too much pressure on a defense that only gonna be able to hold on for so long. So, I think this is a big like we've been saying, this prove it on the field Saturday. I think they got to prove a lot. This is their first SWAC game of the season. They got a lot of questions. Of course, coming into the season, coach on the hot seat. It's a lot. They got a lot to prove, man. They got a lot to prove. So I'm definitely interested. I think one thing about Maynard is he's a good offensive coach, but he get too cute. He get the moments in certain moments in games where he get too cute, and sometimes he'll do something that there's no need to do. Like I remember last year when we played them, it was a tight game. Neither offense could move the ball. We had them down inside their own 20. He called a fake punt. It's like there's no need for that. It's like the third quarter, man. Just kick the ball away, play defense. Your defense was playing very well, and they didn't. They obviously didn't get it. We scored on the short field, but it's like you got to sometimes you just got to put that stuff away and just
Play
play
football.
sound football.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, JSU defense lead the SWAC in rushing. So if you're gonna run against a defense like that, you better have something lined up in your back pocket, because you're gonna find yourself in some trouble. But that takes us to our final game of the day, and I'm gonna get a flow to Jerome because he's
Don't
gonna
give
be
it
in
to
the
me.
house.
Don't give it to
It's
me.
all you. It's all
Don't give it
you.
to me. Don't you
It's
know what?
all you.
Y'all know what I found. Y'all know what I got. Y'all already know. I ain't got to tell you. Y'all know what time it is. That's what time it is. Alabama right there. Alabama. That's it right there. Alabama. They took the last week game away from us. So we coming to Montgomery. We looking for a stone to go right here to represent Alabama. That's coming up. That's what we looking for this weekend. Right there. But anyway, that'll be, look to see some more from that. Anyway, though, but I think that I'm gonna say the keys to winning. And I should just go ahead on and start with Alabama State. They gotta protect the ball. They gotta get some plays on special teams. They can't miss no kicks, no field goal attempts that they may get opportunity. And they gotta run the ball. So that's what I say they keys to winning the game is. For FAMU, the key for FAMU to winning the game is, in my opinion, they got to get a fast start, and that's on offense and defense. The defense can't come out and allow Bama State to establish the running game and, have a long drive down the field and go down to get 3 points to keep the crowd activated in the game in case they lose the toss or whatever and have to come out on defense. Offensively, if they get the ball, like I said earlier, they've had 2 weeks. Now, they may not necessarily been working towards them playing Bama State, but the offense should come out clicking initially and go down there and score. And we got to kind of silence the crowd a little bit. We got to kind of remind the SWAC of FAMU, who FAMU is. And FAMU identity may be changing a little bit. Last year we had an offensive coach and we was a defensive team. This year, we got a defensive coach, and it's looking like we're going to be led by offense this year. Looking like, before Larry Robinson left, he had coined the term the lightning offense. So maybe we get some of that right there to carry us through this year right here. But it's gonna be a good game. I can't wait to be in the atmosphere and see everything. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. So I think it's gonna be. I know Bama State gonna come in there and try to run the ball all day. I think this is gonna be a game where Zach Sims gonna have to make some plays. They've been kind of keeping him, giving him easy things to do, not asking him to do too much. I think he threw 12 passes last week, and he had a touchdown with a very nice throw he had on that touchdown. But I think a game like this, you're gonna have to be able to make a play or two to keep FAMU from trying to, shut down that run game. Because FAMU gonna come in and try to prove that they can stop the run. They've been having a rough go of it this season, so they're gonna definitely try to sell out on that.
They also got to get a turnover. I don't think they have a turnover defense.
Yeah, I know they don't have an interception because
so
FAMU and Southern are on teams in the conference that don't have an interception yet this season.
They got to get that, especially if we playing a freshman quarterback, a true freshman quarterback. But what's missing so far from FAMU is they'll get people into the down and distance situation, 3rd and 8 or more. But we haven't found that Dunn. We haven't found that Kamara Young. We don't have that Isaiah Land yet that we've seen. Now, Coach said at the 220 Club that it's 4 or 5 players that haven't played yet that are going to be coming out there due for, I guess they got themselves healthy or whatever. But they supposedly game changers. But all that remains to be seen. That's another prove it on the field, But I think the Rattlers are hungry. I think they're eager and they're looking forward to going up there to this game. It's going to be a lot of FAMU people there at this game. And I know it's homecoming for them, so it's going to be crowded. It's going to be a good, it's last time we went up there, I think it was cold and raining. That was a tough game for FAMU. It's going to be good.
Yeah, and one thing about these matchups, they've been close. I think last year, blocked field goal, return for touchdown, extended the margin. These gonna be tight games, and I think gonna be entertaining game. Definitely looking forward to it. Is this your band matchup?
Honestly, I hadn't even thought about the band. I've been so focused on the football team. Happy for them to be back out there.
My boy,
I guess
I like
it would
that.
be. It would. Hey, I ain't no complete band head now. But, I guess it would be the band matchup, I guess it would be. These kind of like our little brothers, though. You know what I'm saying? You notice they stole our quick walk. They play damn near the same cadence we use when we do that. Only thing they added all that other stuff. But, I guess this will be the band matchup of the weekend. I expect to hear a different sound from FAMU band. They won't be playing all that stuff from the summer band camp music they was playing earlier this season in them first shows. All that was kind of recycled stuff that they kind of had taught the new incoming people from the band camp and stuff like that. But I expect a completely different show. Shoot, they done been off about 3 weeks too.
Mm-hmm.
So we should have some good fifth quarters. We should have all that. And I hope to hear Ice Cream Man early, like in the third quarter. If I can hear Ice Cream Man, like y'all already know, when you hear Ice Cream Man, the game over. So if I can hear that late third quarter, that'll be good. Then I can start walking around and go mingle, make my way around and see the sights and stuff. But other than that, I'm gonna have to sit down and court.
Get your coaching hat on now.
Yeah.
You better be ready.
Yeah.
JB said he got the Hornets by 10. That's an interesting score.
Well, we'll talk about it. I don't know how they're gonna get 10. I don't know how they gonna win by 10. That means they're gonna have to shut us all the way out. But it's gonna be hard for them to get 10 points. I can see them good. I see them kicking 3 field goals. They're going to get some runs, and every now and then, the little dude, number 20, little freshman dude, he might break one, get down to the 45, 35-yard line. Then we're going to start their ass out, and they're going to run their kicker out there. He's going to have to kick the field goal. We're going to get the ball, and we're going to go down there, and we're going to score. Touchdowns, because we've been getting in the red zone and not scoring. It's a focus on us. I've been
kicking a ton of field goals.
Yeah, that's right. That's been a focus. Them boys went to the 220 clubs. Them little old ladies jumped all over them. That's all I got to say. I ain't gonna give out too much secrets, but it ain't gonna be nice, man. It ain't gonna be nice. Them people at the 220 club was grilling Coach Colby. Man, please, they asked him all kinds of stuff. They don't play that. He got to have it right. And he know it though. But that's what everybody expect. I don't want to read the comments because I got to.
All right, man. We go I think we're gonna end this one on that note, man, before we go off too far. Like I said, it's been a long day, man. I'm just not really getting in the house, so y'all got us basically all fresh home from work and ready for a show. So appreciate y'all tuning in, no doubt.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna make sure you get the honeybees. Who you traveling with, Jerome? You taking the family? Cause I'm gonna hook you up with the honeybees.
Corinthian riding up there with me. We want to know where the Honeybee alumni party gonna be.
Hey, ex-DJ. Ex-DJ, he'll hook you up. My boy not in here, but he'll tell you all you need to know. Ex DJ.
He did have practice field footage and stuff. Okay. He had band field footage.
Oh, he the man now. He'll tell you everything you need to know, so you be plugged in. You be plugged in. But on that note, man, y'all be safe on that road, man. Traveling up
Yes,
there.
sir. I'm gonna try.
Yes, sir,
I'm gonna try.
definitely.
I'll be in contact. I'm gonna try and text y'all or whatever.
Yeah,
You know, during the
keep me
game.
updated on what's going on.
If I don't get to enjoy myself too much,
I'll be in Mumford. Ain't no telling, ain't no telling what might happen. Ain't no telling what my reaction might be. I'm not planning on going live Saturday, but if something happened crazy, good or bad, I might.
hey,
If it's really bad, I will. I might do it from the stadium. But no, the service in Mumford is horrible, so I had to wait till I get to the car.
just let me know.
Y'all will get a message from me if it don't look good. Y'all will get a message from me. But right now, I'm planning on just chilling, and enjoying football. So, other than that, man, like I said, we ain't got nothing else for y'all this week, man. Thank y'all. We'll be back next week. Maybe Saturday, maybe not, but next week for sure. And then we do what we do. As we continue through this football season, week 6. Good luck to everybody on their pick'ems. After this week, I'm gonna put up a leaderboard so y'all can find out who's running things right now. And with that being said, we out, man. Everybody got a game this weekend on the show, so go Jags, go Tigers. That's hard for me to say. And go Rattlers, man. All that's hard for me to say, but I do it because y'all my peoples.
All right.
All right, y'all. We out of here.
Old boy from Valley.
Leave my boy alone, man.
Oh yeah, before we get out of here, man, big shout out to me, man. It's my anniversary today.
Oh, no doubt, man.
Anniversary, man, to my wife. I love you, and I wish you many more. So,
how many years y'all in the game, man?
Been locked in this thing 4 years, man. So,
oh man, congratulations, man! Congratulations.
Yeah,
I remember when we hit 4 years, man. It's been a long time since then, but hey, it's great, man. I hope y'all have a good anniversary, man, and
for sure.
Hopefully you get us something nice, and y'all enjoy yourself.
For sure.
So hey, that's big news, man. I meant to congratulate you earlier, man, but we get
appreciate y'all,
but,
man.
Hey, it's all love, but like I say, man, so enjoy, and we'll catch y'all next week. Jerome disappeared. I think he's gonna get ready for his trip. So with that being said, I know.
Turn the key. That's the only thing you need to do.
He said he was leaving tomorrow, but he might be leaving now. So whoever rides with Jerome, if he come up to your house and he blow, he might be already.
Got 5 minutes.
He might be on 275 now. So y'all look out for my boy Jerome. Y'all treat him nice in the gump, man. So looking forward to hearing from everybody out there. Happy homecoming to everybody who got homecomings this week. And that's it, man. We up out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and we'll catch y'all next week.